Most people know how the Golden State Killer broke into homes, but there's one detail investigators kept quiet for years, a pattern that didn't make sense at the time. It started showing up in reports around late 1976 in neighborhoods across Sacramento, suburban streets, single-story homes, quiet areas where nothing really happened after dark. Victims would later describe the same thing, almost word for word. A knock at the door, not aggressive, not frantic, just casual, like a neighbor checking in. October 5th, 1976, around 9:12 p.m., one woman told deputies she heard 3 knocks while washing dishes. When she opened the door, no one was there. The street was empty, porch light on, no movement. She locked the door and went back inside. 40 minutes later, someone was already in her house. At first, investigators thought it was coincidence. Maybe the suspect was testing if anyone was home. Maybe it was unrelated. But the reports kept stacking up. Different houses, different nights, same sequence. Knock, wait, silence. Then later, entry. By early 1977, detectives started noticing something more unsettling. The timing wasn't random. In several cases, the knock happened long before the attack, sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes over an hour. It meant he wasn't just checking occupancy. He was watching, waiting for something. In one case from March 18, 1977, a man in Citrus Heights reported hearing a knock just after 10 p.m. He looked through the peephole but saw nothing. He even stepped outside, walked the perimeter of the house. No footprints, no cars passing. He went back inside, uneasy but unsure why. At 11:03 p.m., he heard a noise in the hallway. Not forced entry, no broken glass, just movement. Investigators later concluded the suspect had likely been inside the home before the knock even happened, which changed everything. The knock wasn't to get in, it was to study the reaction, to see how quickly someone would respond, whether they'd turn on lights, whether they'd check windows, whether they'd leave a door unlocked afterward. It was rehearsal. And sometimes, it was psychological, because several survivors said the same thing afterward. The moment they heard movement inside their house, they remembered the knock and realized that's when it really started. But the detail that still bothers investigators came years later, after the arrest in 2018. When timelines were reconstructed, a pattern appeared that no one expected. Some of the knocks happened on nights when no attack followed, no break-in, no report, nothing, just a knock, and then silence, which suggests something far worse. Not every visit was an attack, some were just practice, and that means, in those neighborhoods, there were people who heard that same quiet knock, opened the door, saw nothing, and went to sleep, never knowing how close they were.